We begin with new fallout from a drunk driving arrest involving a member of the Austin Police Department's elite SWAT team.
The crash happened nearly 6 months ago, but tonight we've learned up to 7 officers could be suspended this week as a result of the investigation into that crash. Shannon Wolfson is here with this story you'll see only on Austin News.
Officer Michael Hamilton was on call and driving an unmarked police car at the time of the crash. He was arrested for DWI but refused any field sobriety tests. Investigators believe he had come from a house party where at least 6 other sworn APD officers were as well. Tomorrow, they're all going before their superiors to explain what happened that night.
Just assumed somebody lost control.
On the winding road outside his southwest Austin home,
Parts of the car were still around there off the road for a few days.
Jerome Wilkerson wasn't surprised to see someone had crashed into the ditch along Convict Hill Road last December. He was surprised to learn the next day that the driver had been APD SWAT officer Michael Hamilton, who was on call when he was arrested for driving drunk and crashing his unmarked car.
Being on call a lot, it's pretty stressful, but you've got to be quite disciplined.
The 18 members of the APD SWAT team are some of the most highly trained in the department. Until this incident, SWAT officers were on call 24/7.
The most important priority is that we have enough trained SWAT officers ready to respond and able to respond if called upon.
But Commander William Bastow told us back in December the unit was moving to a rotation-based system, giving the team some time away from their pagers.
If you go to a baseball game with your children or out to dinner with your wife, it impacts all that, and so yeah, it does cause some strain.
People familiar with the investigation tell us that aside from Hamilton, 6 additional officers could be disciplined as a result of this incident. 4 have already been moved off the SWAT team to other units. All of them attended the same gathering the night of the crash. They were all on call or driving city vehicles.
It is to ask a lot for somebody to kind of give up your life 24/7.
Wilkerson says he supports the move away from permanent on-call schedules. It may be too late for those involved in this incident, however. They'll all face disciplinary review boards on Thursday. Now, those disciplinary hearings will start tomorrow morning. Chief Acevedo will only be present at the one for Officer Hamilton. The other 6 officers, which include 2 detectives, will go in front of their own commanders and could face suspensions up to 15 days. I want you to follow us tomorrow on air and online at KXAN.com. We will be following any developments in this case. Live in the studio, Shannon Wolfson, KXAN Austin News.